How's it going, guys? So, family just left and got some family over, so ready to get a recording in, too. So, this is the slaughterhouse. One of the levels that you will actually be able to take out enemies in. And there will be, do this, as you can see, 3 fellow gentlemen, but it's going to work better. You can take them out if you want. You can also skip them. Best way to do that is to climb over the fences. However, as you can see, there's lighting and you're in an outside area. It will make things very tricky. Now, this gentleman over here, I want to see if I can take him out. Always pay attention to the enemy's movements. As you can see, not by much. The second guard back there is going to go further back, and the first guard's going to come over to the light. If I can take these guys out without alerting everyone, it'll be swell.
I've got a dead body here.
And then we'll be introduced to a brand new enemy in Splinter Cell. Now, you can't shoot through the fence. It is somewhat kind of tricky because it's like trying to shoot an arrow through a very small hole in a door. You know, you have a high probability chance of actually missing and creating more noise than actually needs to be made.
This is a waste of time. We'll return to patrol.
Waste of time? Your buddy just got shot. And that's a waste of time. Hate to be that guy's friend. And as you can see, they're carrying AKs too, so they won't take you out immediately like the Chinese embassy guards would, but they'll still hurt. Alright, so in that option, then you have, let's see, I can't remember where it's at, somewhere around here. Oh, there's a pipe over here. And if you hit this pipe, or the switch, as you can see, those drop down, and you can actually use that to bypass the enemy guards. So when you're climbing up the fences, which will make noise, so be careful of that. You drop down here, and then you can actually just escape it that way without actually having to take out any of the guards. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a guard in this room. I do not remember. I know this is one of the to be deemed one of the most hardest levels in Splinter Cell, in my personal opinion. Just strictly the way that it's built, and as for enemy activity. Okay, there's no guard in there. Pretty sure there's like a med kit. Yeah, there's a med kit there. Let me see here. There's a computer here too. And the reason why I say that is because you deal with landmines, you deal with wall mines, you deal with guards that have AKs, you deal with turrets in this area, and mostly it's close quarter combat area, you know, with very tight hallways, nothing to really need darkness to really hide behind, and overall the enemy will rush you. You know, they won't be so oblivious when they find out that, oh, there's someone over there and he's not one of us. You know, on something like the Presidential Palace, which we eventually will get to, we have something like one level away. We're going to go back to the Chinese embassy. But I'll explain the reason why that place is a little more easier, and you'll get introduced to the final enemy in the game.
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
And as you can see that the map is blinking, that's because there's landmines nearby. Now, landmines will one-shot you if you're not careful. And in this fellow room right here, there's a gentleman that's in there. It's usually ambient footsteps, and sometimes if it's landmines being shot, there will be a guard that will actually come out of that area, and you can get up there too. You can always shoot at the landmines, or you can always bypass them by using thermal. It's a little more trickier, especially because I'm pretty sure there's a spotlight within this area. I think it's over on that side. Spotlights will automatically detect you if they catch your presence, and whether or not there's a guard nearby will determine whether you get shot or not. I think spotlights later on in the game, or in the Splinter Cell series, they actually activate an alarm. I don't remember that guards. He up and disappeared. I don't know where the hell he went.
Somebody's coming.
And there's the spotlight looking one of them. I can't remember if you can shoot those things. I don't know. I want to say that guard's in that room. I want to take him out because I don't trust that guard coming back and biting us in the ass.
Maybe it was a shadow.
Okay, yeah, so he is in there. We might be able to take him out. He'd probably spot us first. Let's do a quick save here. I forgot to set my guide timer again. Keep forgetting to do that. I always get more excited to jump into the recording than setting my timer.
Huh? Identify yourself.
I don't remember if he comes out of that door or not. No, he came out the other side. Really, Sam? Come on now.
I'm losing my mind out here. Oh!
Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. No. That shit ain't happening. I had the reticle right on him, and he just nope. He just completely just shrugs it off. It's like, if you don't zoom into this goddamn game, it's like you're pretty much screwed, especially for using the pistol. But as you can see, that guard came out when the alarm got set off, so.
Sounds like fighting.
And with the landmines, you want to kind of shoot a little bit above them, because it tends to be the sweet spot of hitting the damn things. I don't think that guard's going to come out. I was hoping he would. Just get him out of the way. Now, I can't remember if you can shoot out spotlights or not. We'll find out here in a minute. Okay, it doesn't look like you can. There'll be a fellow guard right down there. We want to take him out too. Because what he does is he'll patrol this balcony here, and then he'll go around the corner and patrol that area too. And you can go around that way too, but this way is actually a lot easier. As you can see, the spotlight hit us and immediately flared up Sam's lights sensitivity bar, so spotlights will do that when they come across you. I do remember there's a way to get up there. Don't remember how, though. I think it uses those crates there.
This operation is based
Man
around
down,
stealth.
he's dead.
Watch the alarms.
Sorry there, Lambert. I wasn't expecting to get a grenade thrown at me either. I just shot this guy twice and he just shrugged it off like it was nothing. Oh, I didn't get that medkit, damn it. Come on.
Intruder!
And that's basically what happens when you set off the alarms. So try not to set up alarms as best as possible. It will save you a lot more trouble. But this is not going to be like the perfect gameplay, so. But more of a commentary walkthrough to let you guys know. Okay, yeah, I've seen him up here. I think. Yeah. Thought. How the hell did you get up there? I do remember you could get up there. Did they take that away, or did you have to go over here, I think? Make sure there's no landmines. Or is it you run over on those barrels or something? There is a way to get on there. I do know for a fact. Sam's jumping abilities is a little bad. Seriously. Come on now, Sam. Jump on the barrel. Thank you. Okay, make sure there's a landmine like literally right there. Okay, well, I know you can get on there. I don't know if they took that out of the game or not, but you can get on there. And you may hear my family in the background, so I do apologize. We're going to blow up these landmines here. Okay, rephrase that. We're going to try to blow up these landmines. There we go. Shooting landmines in here will be kind of tricky, especially even with thermal. It's trying to figure out where exactly they actually are. I think there's some over here. As long as you're a certain distance from the landmines, you should be perfectly fine. Seriously with this? Well, my aim is either really bad or this landmine's really hard to hit. Alright, we're just wasting more goddamn ammo trying to shoot the damn thing. Let's see if we can avoid it as best as possible. I can't hit that goddamn landmine. I've already used like almost half my goddamn ammo just trying to get through this place alone. We're gonna need the rest of it. As long as you avoid the landmine, you're pretty much good, so. The next fallen area is probably the most trickiest of the entire areas because it's completely based off of sound. And if you're not careful, you can alert guards. kit. We're gonna need that. I think once we finishes up this one area, what we'll do is then we'll end the video there. Now, in this area, it's going to be very tricky. Like I said, it's based completely off of sound. Now, as you're going to see, there's a light that goes off. And there's these little steps. And then there's that tin roofing. Your whole objective is to get over there and to actually turn off the satellite from broadcasting. Along with this flat screen over here keeps blinking on and off. Now, if you move slow enough to the point where you will not be detected by the guards, if you even make a squeaking sound, the guards will automatically detect it and start running out. And that's where things are going to get really tricky, because your darkness area is going to be very limited to when this light starts blinking. So, you know, you're going to be almost completely spotted. So let's see if we can get this right off the bat. I've only done it a handful of times. I usually just rush it and just get the guards out of the way so I can just not having to worry about it. But for you guys, let's see what we can do. Now, there are guards that are below us too that will use skylights, and they see you, it'll set off an alarm. But if you know where to step and where to go,
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off.
okay, how the hell did he spot me? I didn't see a guy down there. He must have spotted me some other way, because that's not people. So how the hell did he spot me? Besides the lights.
Identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them.
There's something on the roof.
Ah, God damn it! Seriously?
Can we check it out?
Well,
It's probably another rat. I don't want to miss the executions.
that's what happens when you make a noise. We failed. It can be tricky. Okay, so they're not gonna react to that, but if you continue to make noise, they're gonna be like, that's
not a rat. Let's go.
I barely even stepped on the thing, and they were just like instantly. Alright, we had to do this the hard way. Anyways, if you don't make any noise, even if you do like little stuff like that, there's a good chance you can actually get through this entire rooftop without.
Who's there?
I don't know how the hell you spot me. But don't worry about those guys, because they're below there. I don't think there's anyone else that comes up. I don't think. Yeah, I think they're all below. I've gotten through this entire area here without setting off any of the
Engaging hostiles. Show
footsteps,
yourself.
and it is extremely tricky.
Give up. We have you surrounded.
You don't have shit because you're down there.
Come out and die.
Turn that off.
What the hell just happened? The broadcast antenna's down. We've got no outgoing signal.
We're under attack. The Americans are here. They've taken out the broadcast antenna. Get Nikoladez out of here. I want his helicopter airborne now. I want a squad of technicians with an armed escort on the roof and repairing that antenna. I want the Americans found and killed. Yes, sir.
Sounds like you shook things up pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
And the gentleman that was in the red coat, that was with Lashes Lukashenko. We're still in a decent darkness where he can't spot us. just gonna eliminate him, get him out of the way. So now your main objective is to rescue the soldiers. That's where the first actual firefight for Sam actually comes in really heavy, because that's where you take on Lavashus Legrenko and his soldiers. And eventually you will get wall mines, and that's where those come in really handy. Now as you can see, two gentlemen came out of the door. One we were taken out, and the other one is over there. But we're going to end the recording right here, so make sure it's not 20 minutes for loosely too long, and we'll continue on. But with these, I maintain safe, healthy, and sanitized. We're at 351 subs, trying to reach that sub goal of 500, and let's see if we can make that happen. By take that guy out. See you guys around.